Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. My name is Mr. Dogboat333, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserredux as the United Kingdom and Ireland. Last video, we showed that we're no longer just in Ireland. We're very much not just in Ireland anymore. Commune. It's getting a little... Wait, what? Why did they take this? What the fuck is going on? Listen, every time I look around on the map in Kaiserredux, I feel like I'm about to have a stroke, so I should probably just stop. But it's like a car crash. I can't look away, honestly. Oh, look at that. They actually have... Okay, well, I actually have a better idea. Now that I'm thinking of it, why don't we fucking naval invade France? I mean, it would make sense. We'll try Cherbourg. I tried Brest, but we might need to extend out naval control through there. But the legation cities, how cute. So we're losing a lot of manpower right now. I'm not quite sure why. Germany remove them. Are they just bombing us and that's why we're losing? It's probably garrisons. I just realized we're probably putting manpower into garrison. Yep. Yep. It's a lot of money garrisoned up. Or manpower garrisoned up. It's gonna be a bit of a fucking problem, won't it? Let's see what we can get. Sure, call Central America, and why not? That's what I'm really worried about. Meanwhile, the PSA is pushing forward. The kingdom's gonna win over there, I'm guessing. Okay, we're officially out of manpower because it's all going towards garrisons. Can't deploy more submarines because we don't have the manpower to. We have won so hard that we're starting to lose. It's an interesting phenomenon. Currently, airfields in Dublin and Derry are subpar compared to those of many other nations. Must bring those airfields up to standard. Who's claiming this? Who in the fuck? Iceland, okay. That's interesting. They fucking threw Svalbard up messily up there. Okay. Why do I have a feeling? Well, I'm just pulling this out of my ass here, but if in Kaiserredux, if the monarchy is thrown out, they're exiled up to there, and there's a Norwegian government exile, I bet you good money there's probably something like that. And if not, Kaiserreich team, get on that. Kaiserreich team, get on it. We're getting there for Naval Range at least, though. I mean, this is honestly a pretty weak sauce, Third International. I mean, Russia's kind of just too busy doing whatever the fuck Russia's doing. Japan is looking insane, though, I gotta say. Japan is spooking me out a bit. Is Argentina in our faction? I forget. Yeah, they are in the Reichspakt. Okay. I just got a DoorDash notification. It's like it knows that I'm hungry right now. We have them surrounded. It's Irish immigration, I know. Oh, do I get the option to... What? I don't get to draft the Americans? God damn it. Did I already do that? I don't know if I did, actually. I did that decision. I wonder if I got a... I don't know, might I just... Yeah, fuck it. Tag FRA. I just kind of want to get this done. I did take him in. I should have. Okay, that should be... You should get it then. I don't know then. I didn't... Maybe I clicked something wrong. I don't know. Okay, let's do women in the RAF. Well, many have been opposed to the inclusion of women in the Irish Army or Navy despite the service of the those ladies during the Easter Rising. The attitudes are more open to allowing them to enlist in the Air Force, perhaps following famous American pilot Amelia Earhart as example. There we go. That's the breakthrough I was looking for. And then I might just get working on this naval invasion from here. Girl Scouts of Ireland. We've decided to organize Ireland so youth, and while the initial plan was for there to be a twin female organization to the Irish Boy Scouts, progressive members of our government have argued to merge the two into one, where both boys and girls will be taught the same values and skills. While this may sound appealing to liberals and the left wing of the Doyle, conservatives will not take this lying down. They should learn the same skills as the boys, of course. That way we can draft them into the army. Yeah, this isn't going to work. I'll just have him fall back. Oh, we don't even need the naval invasion. Look at that. Whew. Look at me, motherfucker. Look at me. I felt a crack there. It was a good crack, but had to pop a joint there. Oh God, that would be great. These guys have a point. Guns. Beautiful. What do we need to own? Not even Orkney. We just need Scotland. Wales. Yeah, Scotland and Wales. If we own those. Well, we want to take control over all of these, obviously, but oh. How's that Dunkirk treating ya? Actually, they have Dunkirk's right there, so we'll blame that as to why this this all goes south. Also, there's nowhere for them to retreat to. Hey, what's up, Rainbow Elbow? Good, how are you? Who's in Paris? We are. Do 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 do. Okay, drafted women to the RAF. Let's do the Great Green Leap Forward, not the Great Leap Forward. Ireland has come a long way in a short time. The passage via EAA will no doubt mark a monumental victory in the history of our nation. It's time to step out of shadows of British imperialism. Ireland is a plantation no longer. She is a nation reborn. They're trying to invade Italy right now. The Entente is failing. I'm not surprised by. Does Sardinia have any wacky content now that it's not just... No, God. Sardinia just has the same old fucking tree. Damn, now I'm hungry. I'm starving right now. Try that naval invasion again now. Ah, it's gonna succeed this time. I mean, there's literally nowhere for them to go. Much as my next move is Kaiserredux Germany. Is that HoI free map mod? This is the Kaiserredux style map mod. There we are. Look at that. I'm just gonna sit back and take in the glory. I wish I had popcorn or something right now just to start snacking on. As I see this push. Ah, yeah. Generally wonder what the cunts in Spain are thinking. Watching the fucking Irish of all people destroy world socialism. Well, it's fallen in Chicago, in the New World. It's about to fall in the Old. Surviving a little bit in the Eastern world, but that's about it. This is how we do it. Gotta make sure we lock down all of this that we can. Oh my god, are we gonna do it? It's not even... They're not even at the table. They're going to get nothing. They can't stop us. Make sure I got all this. Got all this. Channel Islands. We got Channel Islands. Like random Orkney, Shetland we got. I imagine we're gonna have to get an event soon on this, right? Please. Yes! After a long and hard-fought campaign, London has finally fallen, as Irish troops replace Anglo police and begin restoring order to a land long lost devoid of it. The time has finally come to answer the English question. Most agree that to simply maintain the occupation is not enough, and that some kind of autonomy must be given to the English. Most common proposal is to simply allow the Britain to form their own government, albeit under our supervision. We're better than them, are we not? Others, however, push for us to adopt a policy of the perfidious Anglo, but turn it around and create an English free state. Modeled after our own free state, this plan calls for the creation of a state that is technically part of Ireland proper, just with unprecedented levels of autonomy. Finally, the most radical solutions call for us to give the Anglo a taste of his own medicine. His language, religion, food, and entire way of life shall be destroyed, replaced by the superior Irish culture. While such a program would take generations to bear fruit, in time English culture would be nothing but a memory, and London would be as Irish as Dublin. We could also simply maintain the occupation, which, although costly, would be the simplest option. Either way, we must come to a decision soon, lest the Anglo, once again, lay our people to waste. England, delenta est. Whew! We did it, boys. We now have cores over the entire United Kingdom. Oh my god. We are the United Kingdom. Let's get it fucking straight here. Look at that manpower. Look at the factories. Oh my god. Oh. This is it. This is fucking it. Wait. Oh, so we get the name either way. After a long and hard-fought campaign, we have done it. England has fallen, and Ireland shall return the favor for our decades of oppression. While England and their army of free England fight our just rule, they cannot stop us. England has done, and nevermore shall she threaten the world. With this being the case, and the rightful government of the United Kingdom reclaiming its land, the time has come to properly crown the rightful King of England. Westminster shall be prepared, and the King crowned as King of Scotland, Wales, and England. The English people shall learn what it is like to have a foreign king, as they forced us to have. While the actual crowning is still a few months out in preparation, the King is presented to Parliament to vote the Acts of Supremacy and restore the Catholic Church to prominence in England. Regardless of this, our one final question regarding the fate of the British Isles has arisen. While the Irishification of England is a done deal, the question of just exactly where our capital shall lie has come up. While most expect the capital of the United Kingdom to remain in Dublin, where it has been, there have been calls for the capital return to London. Well, obviously not a popular idea. London has long been the capital of Britain. What about a better way to spit in the face of the English than having an Irish king sit in their once proud capital? Regardless, the king is expected to clarify the issue in the capital, especially with the coronation on the horizon. Dublin shall remain the capital. The English can rot. The United Kingdom of Ireland and Great Britain. Oh, this is great. I was not convinced of this. Kev, do you believe now, Kev? Are you convinced? Let's do ancestral ties. Millions of Irish Americans live in the US of A, descendants of Irish men and women fleeing British oppression and famine. While many in the diaspora are being in powerful positions, we can use our ancestral connections to influence the US government and policy. I hate to say it, but I am a believer. Beautiful. For slavery fled, O glorious dead, when you fell in the foggy dew. It is done. London burns, and England, just as she had done to us, awakes enchained. Regardless of our policy of occupation, the great oppressor at long last is slain. However, just because the enemy has been slain does not mean our work is finished. Far from it. The various treasures and riches of Ireland, long stolen and coveted by the Anglos, shall be returned to their rightful place, piece by piece. The first treasure to be returned shall be the flag of Mary Shannon, torn down and kept as trophy upon England's crushing of the Irish Easter Rising. Once the flag is returned home, it shall be laid to rest in a place of honor within Ireland's greatest museum. While this is a small act, it is an act that shall restore a great deal of national honor, and England herself will be one step closer to paying a debt she owes to the world. England shall pay for her crimes. What did the Dutch do to become Dietzelin? I don't know. But I'm not gonna question what the Dutch do. I'm gonna give us a little bit more time. Oh boy. One of Britain's most favorite pastimes, besides destroying their colonial subjects' and native cultures, was seemingly stealing artifacts and treasures from these same subjects. Claiming them to be of historic or material value, British authorities would lift these cultural relics and place them in the British Museum. Everything from Rosetta Stone to sections of the Greek Parthenon, and even a tablet inscribed with parts of the Epic of Gilgamesh, have been taken from local cultures and encountered by the Brits. While the collection was not left unharmed by the British Revolutions, some of the most valuable artifacts fled to Canada with the exiles. It still remains one of the world's largest collection of historical items. We can raid the British Museum. While the museum now falling to Irish hands, however, the fate of a house of history has come into question. Quite a large faction within the government believes that we should return these artifacts to the rightful owners and convert the museum into one that tells the story of British imperialism. While such an undertaking would no doubt be greatly expensive, the nations of the world could rejoice for not only their lost items, but for the destruction of one of the final remnants of the old empire. Others believe, much of a shock of the Irish left, that we should not only keep the museum, but bring the treasures home to Dublin. After all, no matter their old owners, they are ours by right of conquest. Not to mention the prestige we could gain by being home to these items. Others think we should simply leave the museum alone. Why should we bother ourselves with matters of a dead nation? Besides, if the true owners want them, they can simply ask them back. In any case, British Museum's fate is just one more question to be answered on England's legacy, and answer it we shall. Ship him to Dublin. Look at that. Glorious, glorious era. Standing tall and proud. Oh, that's interesting. This is amazing, I know. Wait. As the London government admits its final defeat, celebrations began all through the Isles. Demonstrations in... we went with the old Welsh and Scott names. Caerden and Glasgow. Spilling out into the streets to show their support for the army and for our government for liberating the British Isles from the Anglo menace. The English people have been put under harsh conditions until we decide what to do with them. There was any special effort to place Cornwall and the Isle of Man under special occupation conditions, rendering them immune to harsh curfews and food rationing that the Angles suffer under. Some voices among the government have called for the extermination of the Anglo menace, claiming that they were responsible for deaths of Celtic identity across Britain and should be held responsible for the fall of Britons, though surely calmer voices from a more moderate position will win the day. Happy's the one who repays you according to what you have done. Begin the purging of the Isles of Anglo-Saxon taint. This is... oh, it feels so fucking good to be the villain. Trade relations with America. Despite the influence of the Irish diaspora, official relations between Ireland and the U.S. have been rather chilly since Ireland's independence in 1922. Perhaps we should work to rectify this by opening trade relations with America. We'll ask them if they'd like a trade agreement with England. Oh, look at two Sicilies. Two Sicilies. Oh, wow. It looks like it's just the two Sicilies focus tree, but... port it over. We'll go on for a while more. This is better than drugs. That reminds me of that one YouTube video I found that one time. I don't know if you remember this, Kev. But it's that Irish guy who's doing like a drug tier list. And he sounds almost exactly like you. And I was like... is this... Kev, what the fuck? Do you have another hobby that I don't know about? No, not Detroit. Not Detroit! Well. that's all we can declare on. Oh, well, Russia's... Germany attempts to pacify the bear. My solicitors advise me against commenting on such matters. Well... America refuses. Well, you're about to die. What the fuck do I care? Well, my friends... Shit, Rush were not... Since it lets people went up there, because... That would make sense, honestly. Maybe, I don't know. All I know now is that the sun is setting on the Irish Empire. And it's time to just, we'll pump the brakes a little bit. We'll leave it here. But we avenged 800 years of oppression, and we're about to inflict another 800 years back. So I'm going to leave it there. But thanks always for watching. Like, dislike if you didn't. Leaving comments, feedback down in the comment section below. If you have any ideas for series, I'm going to be gone for a good long while. So I don't know how long. Give it a bit more. I will. But yeah. That's really the gist of it. If you have any suggestions for series, I won't be able to record them for a while if you have them right now. But I appreciate any feedback you might have for me. So go ahead and, yeah. Just leave them if you got them. From here, I'm, hit the sub button, notification bell, all that good stuff. And, yeah. I don't quite know what else to say here. I thank you all for watching. As always, my name has been Mr. Dogbot333. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me. God bless Ireland. And may God save the king. Good night. And Godspeed. Stay hydrated.